Hey everyone, it's Brandy. Welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today it is a sleepy Sunday. I had zero intention of filming this video today, but I don't know, I'm in a mood. So I just wanted to be real with you guys and share my eating disorder story. I feel like if I'm going to be giving fitness advice, nutrition advice, all that, I feel like you should know where I've come from, you know, what I've been through, what I've learned, and the struggles that I've gone through. And yeah, I know, you know, when I was going through what I was going through, I wish I had someone to help me, to know I'm not alone, to know that you can come out on the other side. So yeah, I hope this helps someone. Again, like I did with my How I Got Fit video, I'll leave a link down below for the National Eating Disorders Association number. You can call their hotline 24 hours a day, or you can find somewhere local, but I'll leave that number down below. Please, 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 if you're struggling, talk to people, get help, it's okay. Know that I'm here with you and that you don't have to go at this alone. So please reach out to the professionals. You can always leave a comment down below or message me, and I'll do what I can. But yeah, I just wanted to share my story with you guys. I'll include photos before and after and all that good stuff. And yeah, I hope this helps someone. I hope this helps you understand where I'm coming from, and let's just jump right into it. Alright, so my issues with food didn't really start until I went to high school. So I was probably about 14 when my, I would say, irregular or my not normal eating habits developed. It didn't start off as like a full-blown eating disorder. I always was a healthy eater, ate everything, didn't care, ate pizza, whatever, even in the beginning of high school. Totally normal, didn't think about it. Didn't even think about what I was eating. And then one day, I don't know, something just kind of like snapped in me. And I started skipping meals, and then I started skipping days. So I would go like one day not eating or eating like very, very little, like, you know, a few chips. And then I would eat normally the next day. So it turned into this weird game of like controlling what I ate, how much, and when I ate it. It was never like, you know, I didn't like look at girls in high school like, wow, they're, you know, this so skinny or whatever, like why don't I look like them? I don't know, it just became this thing that I did. And then eventually it just slowly turned into me not eating at all. And then I realized one day, I was like, wow, it's been 2 weeks or something since I've had a meal. So I was eating like, I would have some like candy or like very, very, very little. When I say I didn't have a meal, I mean I like didn't eat sandwiches or pizza or, you know, full meals anymore. Anyways, yeah, so I would eat like, you know, some Starburst or like whatever, like some little bit of food, and it was usually junk food, and the sugar would be enough to like keep me going, you know. And so yeah, I started to lose weight, and I've always been a petite person. For reference, I'm 5'2", like always been a pretty short, you know, and I was, you know, fortunate enough that I didn't really ever have to think about what I ate. And yeah, so I didn't need to lose weight. I was at a healthy weight before all of this. I don't know the exact number, but, you know, looking back at photos, and I'll again be inserting photos about the video, I was pretty normal, you know, maybe kind of scrawny kid, whatever, but definitely didn't need to lose weight or, you know, need whatever. Losing weight was not a good thing for me. And so yeah, I started to lose weight, and people started to notice, and people, it like went between people saying, oh, you're gonna be a model, or it went from people like calling me anorexic and making fun of my body. So either way, people notice, and either way, the attention was not good. Because on one hand, I had people saying, oh, you're skinny now, or like really skinny, you're gonna be rewarded for this, or the other people who like attacked my body. All the while, no one went, are you okay? Are you sick? Do you need help? Like, you know, so anyways, this went on for a couple years that I was like very, very restrictive with my food intake. I would eat, you know, I wouldn't eat breakfast. I didn't drink coffee back then. So maybe I'd have some like Diet Coke or whatever, and then for lunch I'd have like a tiny little packet of like Chex Mix, and that was it, and then maybe an apple later. So just like very low calories. I'd say maybe like 400 a day or something stupid low. Yeah, and I wasn't working out. Like I was riding horses like I have my whole life, but you know, I was like fairly active, but wasn't strong, you know, I was very frail. And then, I don't know, one day I got really tired of not eating, and I decided to try throwing up for the first time. And this is really hard for me to talk about because, you know, bulimia is a very serious disease. It's so bad for your body. And yeah, I became bulimic. And you know, I'm not going to go into the gory details. I think most of us know what the disease is. It's a series of binging and purging. I think I'd restricted my food for so long. I was just mentally snapping, and I was still so obsessed with the control and staying a certain way that I just like one day gorged myself and just ate everything, and then I felt this guilt, and so yeah, it wasn't like a conscious thing. It just kind of was like, oh well, this is now what I'm doing. So then this became my new problem, and I struggled with bulimia for, oh my gosh, I don't even know, it was maybe 6 or 7 years. I'm not even sure. I went through cycles of being like really, really bad. And then, you know, I'd be normal, quote unquote, like eating food, being fine. And then, you know, it was like it was still present throughout many years. And anyways, I never got professional help. And that was one of my biggest mistakes, why it took so long for me to get better. Is because I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't feel like I had anybody to talk to. And when I finally did, it literally broke down this like wall. Like I felt a physical weight lifted off my shoulders. I cannot tell you how much talking to people helps. Honestly, like, oh, I'm like getting overwhelmed. It's life changing. And if people aren't supportive, fuck them. Like, they're not your friends, you know. You don't need those kind of people in your life. You need loving, supporting people who will do anything to help you get better. And anyways, yeah, so I started to get better when I moved away from home. This was 6 years ago. And, you know, I went through a period of being normal, and then, you know, I went through some stuff, and it would come back kind of, and anyways, yeah, the only thing that's helped me is talking to people, and developing, like, it takes time to develop that healthy relationship with food again. And I still struggle with the thoughts. I haven't acted on them in years, and I'm very proud to say that. But it's hard, you know, when you train yourself that like this is the way it is, and you have this horrible relationship with food. And I'm finally learning to love food and love my body and work out because I love my body, not because I want to punish it. And, you know, weightlifting has helped. Being vegan really has helped. I don't want to preach to you about veganism, but a plant-based diet really helped transition me into feeling more comfortable with eating food and eating a lot. I have a much more balanced diet now, and I work out, and, you know, I'm on the up and up, and it feels great. But I know so many young women and men are still struggling And I have this desire to help anyone that I can. I know I'm not a healthcare professional, but I've been through the let me tell you. And what you're doing to your body, it's, I used to cry myself to sleep thinking I was going to die. Like, I don't, want to talk about numbers, but my lowest weight was about 85 pounds, and it was really bad. My teeth, I've done so much damage. I've paid thousands of dollars to fix my teeth. I've, I don't know, my metabolism was so damaged. Like, when I first started eating normally again, I'd be so bloated and uncomfortable, and it's taken a while for my body to be like, oh, we're eating normally again and working out. And the past few years it's been pretty normal, okay? But that first year of getting better truly took time, and it's going to take time. When you start that journey into getting better, don't be afraid if you put on some weight or feel bloated or whatever. Like, it's going to suck, but eventually it's all going to balance out and you're going to feel so much better. I can't even tell you. I was not even living before, and my eating disorder completely consumed 100% of my life. So anyways, guys, I don't want to ramble too much, but basically, just to give you a little background, I am very grateful to have come out on the other side, and I am so grateful for the supportive people that have helped me get to this point, and I want to continue talking about it. I don't want to allow it to control my life. I don't want it to be this monster that I hide. It's a part of who I was. It is not who I am now, but it was something I went through, and that was a huge chunk of my life spent obsessing over this disorder, this disease. And yeah, I know so many people go through a similar situation. So, from anorexia to bulimia to, sometimes I would binge eat, to finally, if it fits your macros has helped me learn how much my body needs, what good stuff to put in it, intuitive eating when you're hungry, remembering that life is short, and eating the freaking ice cream if you want it. Like, yeah, so I really truly hope that, I hope that none of you can relate to this and that this is just a video, but if you are going through it, I'm here with you, I'm here for you, and please, please, please talk to someone. It doesn't have to be hidden. You can get better. It is possible to eat again. It is possible to be healthy again. And I just want someone, if it just helps one person, I want you to know that. And you're not alone. So, yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Like I said, this was hard, but I'm happy to do it. And I'll try to do less serious videos moving forward, but this was important, I felt, for everyone, for me to put out there, for you guys to know. So here I am. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. All right, bye everyone.